one particular issue that was a very big battle in New York was the issue of wigs. The same thing we've been talking about for the last couple of years. And in the shiur, one of the shiurim that we had in Queens, people were arguing the point, yes, but you know that Rabbi Belsky says that it's not avodah zarah. He wrote in 2005, after Rav Elyashiv said it's avodah zarah, that the wigs are coming from India, it's avodah zarah, Rabbi Belsky, shortly later, wrote something, said it's not avodah zarah. 13 years ago. Okay? And that's what we're holding by. They just found this. Nobody knew about this until I brought it up again, by the way. But here's the problem. First, even if you actually read not just the bottom line of the answer, you read the entire answer of Rabbi Belsky, he says, who am I bechlad to go against Rav Elyashiv? He himself says, don't listen to me. He just doesn't think, he didn't get to the same conclusion, but he said, don't listen to me, he's bigger than me. That's number one. Number two, where were you 13 years? How come you didn't know about this for the last 13 years? How come you just found it now? All the people that are holding by him. But those are just two small little tidbits, just as a little needle. What's the big atomic bomb? The big atomic bomb, Rabotai, is even if Rav Belsky is right, which he's not, even if he is, 90% of the people that are arguing this can't use it anyway. Why can't they use it? Because there's a Gemara. A Gemara in Masechet Rosh Hashanah, page 14. Page 14b says, Mikule bet Shammai ומקולי בית הלל רשע, ומחומרי בית שמאי ומחומרי בית הלל, עליו הכתוב אומר, והכסיל בחושך הולך. The Gemara says, Rabotai, the following. Someone who picks the leniencies of Bet Shammai and the leniencies of Bet Hillel. Like he beats both houses, Bet Shammai and Bet Hillel, they disagree. But he says, I'm going to take the leniencies from this rabbi. I'm going to take the leniency from this rabbi. Gemara says, Rasha. He's a Rasha. He's just looking for a shortcut. He's looking to make his own religion. Okay, fine. This guy wants to be ultra-religious. He says, no, I'm not going to take the leniencies. The opposite. He's going to take the stringencies of Bet Shammai and the stringencies of Bet Hillel. It says, on him it is written in the Torah, the fool will walk blind. The fool will walk blind. Why the fool will walk blind? It says the Torah does not allow you to pick and choose rabbis like salad dressings. You can't pick your rabbis, I'm going to hold by Rav Ovadia for everything except the peh nochrit, except the wig. I'm going to hold by Rabbi Belsky just for the wig, except on Pesach I'm going to eat rice. I'm going to be Sephardic the whole year except on Pesach. I'm going to be Ashkenazi, or the opposite. You can't pick and choose rabbis, today I'm here, tomorrow I'm there. Why? The Torah says, you do that, you're Rasha. Or a fool. Either way, you don't lose. You can't pick rabbis like you can't pick Chachamim that way. And that's something that the rabbis are not teaching. They're just telling them, yeah, but this rabbi said this, and allowing the crowd to assume. They don't tell them outright, listen, you can hold by this rabbi. They're saying, listen, but this so-and-so rabbi says such and such. And they allow the crowd, the foolish, ignorant crowd, like we were most of our lives, to arrive at their own conclusion by saying, oh, if such and such rabbi says it's allowed, he's a big tzaddik, I'll follow him. You can't, unless you follow his entire Torah. Unless he's your posek. Unless you're going to hold on. If you want to hold by Rabbi Belsky, you can't eat rice on Pesach. It's coming up. Throw it all out. You're going to wear a wig because of Rabbi Belsky? No problem. You cannot under any condition eat rice on Pesach. Why? He considers it's kitniot. But I'm Sephardi. Too bad. Now you're not. You hold by Rabbi Belsky. Oh, but my rabbi allows it. Okay, so Rabbi Belsky is not your rabbi. Meaning, you can't pick and choose. You can't pick and choose Rav Elyashiv here, Rav Belsky here, Rav Ovadia here, this here, this. You can't. That's why it says, Aseh lecha rav and tzeh me'asafek. Make yourself a rabbi and eliminate all doubt. Make yourself a rabbi, not a salad. And that's why emunat chachamim is very important. You have a rabbi, stick to it. Stop making laws. I used to like blaming the rabbis for everything I didn't know. Oh, these rabbis have different opinions. Yes, you're right. Many rabbis have different opinions. Make yourself a rabbi. Make yourself a rabbi. Yes, there's different rabbis with different opinions. There's a reason for that too. It's a living Torah. But nonetheless, make yourself a rabbi. You want to hold on to somebody that says it's allowed to wear a wig for certain reasons, hold on to everything they say. Yeah, but I don't know everything they say. Oh, that's a problem. That's a problem. You have to know everything they say. You have to hold on to everything they say. You can't pick and choose. And that, Rabotai, is only caused because of Avodah Zarah. It's only caused because we're connected to materialism. If I told you, listen, there's a law in the Torah, and for every second that you hold it, you get $1 million. You wouldn't even ask me what the law is. You say, okay, when can I start? I'll take 2. I'll do it twice a day. If I told you the law in the Torah, every time you hold it, you get $1 million a day. You tell me I'll do it all day. I'll do this, the only law I'm going to do, with Mahmir. Mahmir on this law. I'm going to be the most stringent guy on this law in the world. Why? Give me the money. I want materialism. If I tell you there's a law, you get nothing. You get 0. Who wants to do this? Not only that, you get a headache. It's getting worse. Not only that, everybody's going to look at you and you're not going to be the most popular guy. You're not going to be the most popular guy in parties. So this is getting worse and worse. It's called emet. It's called truth. You say the truth, you're not the most popular. You say the truth, you don't have too many friends. You say the truth, there's only one way. You say the truth, you don't get anything for it other than Gan Eden. In this world, you get nothing for it other than headaches. But over there, you get Gan Eden. You have to decide what you want. You have to decide what you want. A difficult life, everyone has. Doesn't matter how much money you have. Doesn't matter what car you have. Doesn't matter if you have wife and kids or you don't. Everyone has a difficult life. Anyone that tells you that by fulfilling the Torah you're not going to have a difficult life is lying to you. Difficulty is life. Everyone has difficulty. It's part of life. That's life. The minute you don't have difficulty, it's because you're dead. Or Hashem is taking a break for a little bit, maybe for like 5 minutes, and the difficulty is going to start again. Sometimes you have difficulty putting your pants because you're fat like me, or sometimes you have difficulty to arrive to a lecture because you have a flat tire. Sometimes you have difficulty eating because you don't like the food, but you don't want to tell the person that made it that it tastes like ashes. Sometimes you have difficulty that every time you eat, you vomit. Difficulty. Sometimes you have difficulty because the house that your family needs is 3 times larger than your salary. Sometimes you have difficulty because you feel like you're alone. You're in the middle of Montana. Like this guy that I met recently. He's in the middle of Montana, religious Jew. Baruch Hashem. But it's difficult to be alone in Montana, no community. But nonetheless, Rabotai, difficulties are everywhere. Disease, death, money, relationships. Everything is difficult. What the Torah does for us is it gives us a reason. It gives us a purpose behind the difficulty. That's what the Torah does. It doesn't eliminate difficulty. Of course, there's certain problems you won't have if you live a life of Torah, but you'll have other problems. But those problems they'll have a purpose. They're problems with a purpose. That's something Avodah Zarah will never give you. Because Avodah Zarah will give you more problems, but no purpose. You'll never know why. Why? Because the Avodah Zarah is sitting in a garbage bag. It's a bunch of wigs. The Avodah Zarah is a bunch of stock accounts that you have, that you've sold your life to, and that's all you do and all you care about. You're following these accounts. That's your Avodah Zarah. Everybody has a different Avodah Zarah. Avodah Zarah doesn't give you any purpose. All it does is give you problems, and it burns time. Torah gives you purpose. Once you have that purpose, you can get the happiness, both in this world and the next. And Bezrat Hashem, this Pesach, we clean out this Avodah Zarah. We clean out this chametz.